Folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston on a fine Thursday evening for baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Boston Red Sox. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse
Leading
performances.
For the Angels,
ready now, Andrelton Simmons.
shortstop.
He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is a fastball that misses.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
High in the air into shallow left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's been on a nice stretch. How about an on-base percentage of over 500 in his last 10 games? That's right, 500 in his last 10 games. That's pretty special, and he's doing a lot to make this lineup click right now.
Striding into the box, Shohei Ohtani. Now here it comes. And that's in there for a strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Just underway here at Fenway Park. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And Trout has himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First delivery to him on the way, and he takes ball 1. Trout leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Back in standing. Now the 2-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Runner, yes.
3-1. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So 2 on with 2 away, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Bour brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Alex Meyer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What's your take on him, Dan?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. This is skied into short left center. Simmons has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He comes in leading the AL in RBIs. I've watched him play a couple of games where he just puts his team on his back and he flat out just carries them. He does it all. And we'll see if he drives in some more right here.
Now batting, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch on its way. Popped him up. Fletcher ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. From the stretch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
The 0-2 once more. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as he gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Two men are on with 2 men out. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-1. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. We are still scoreless. Here's Justin Upton now in his career against Porcello. Just a 2-for-14 line, so advantage pitcher here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Digging in, Zach Cozart. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Batting it.
Settling in now, Kevin Smith. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Smoke toward third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches. And ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
So stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Smith at third, Fletcher on second, Simmons at first, 2 out in the inning. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Here it is. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
A 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Two and 2. Here it is. Outside in a full count. 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
The payoff pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Angels threaten but leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Chris Taylor as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
The guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Taylor, 28 years old. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Trout, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Can he get up and get him? Yes, he can, as he gets a little help over there at the first base bag, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
31, Michael Conforto.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Michael Conforto, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Justin Bour. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Has a look. Now the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's ball 1. Trout leads off first with 1 away. Two balls and a strike to Bour. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way to Upton. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Upton is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Zach Cozart. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Fletcher in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Comes set with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. The 2-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Mookie Betts waits on deck. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
The 2-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Bohr will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Smith, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
The batter number
At the plate, David Fletcher. He drew a walk his first time up.
Fletcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is a foul ball. A ball and a strike. Fletcher is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Vasquez recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. 2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left. 29 home runs for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The batter, number 15.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Down batting, third baseman, Fred.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. One and one. Pedroia stands at first with one out. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the first baseman now. Mitch Moreland comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
this guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Upton racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We played 4, and it's 1-0 Boston. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next will be the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. No hits to this point.
Shohei Ohtani.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
In now, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Here's the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Justin Bohr is on deck. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Bohr.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bohr will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Vasquez has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. Angels leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping up now, Christian Vasquez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Noah Ramirez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
24, Noah Ramirez.
Andrew Benintendi will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Ball 2 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
He's going.
Now the double steal is on here. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. This one's down to third. To second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw in time. Oh, and that was some effort. And with it, the side is retired. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Now to the plate, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Lays off 2-2 now. Hit to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The third baseman.
Riding in once again, Zach Cozart. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Bases are empty, one man out. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Ready once again, Kevin Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Cozart, base runner at first with one out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Grounded to third. Pedroia on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The designated hitter, J.D.
Here comes the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Line drive to left. Upton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. One out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Bourne comes up with it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Conforto makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. In now, David Fletcher. He went down on strikes last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Lined hard toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Otani.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Joe Jimenez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Joe Jimenez.
Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-1 the count. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and it bangs off the monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk,
now
and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit on a line, and that'll get down into left center field. 1 run is scored. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, Vero. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
The 0-2 delivery. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Zach Kozar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 offering. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Trout on third. Conforto over at second. Bohr on at first with 2 down. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Center field. Bradley is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Halos lead this one 2-1. Dan Jennings is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Dan Jennings.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Taylor. 0 for 2. He's blown out twice.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 0-1 delivery. And it's 1-1. Fastball well outside. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Ground ball right side. Fletcher over to his left, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
One man is out of the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Moreland is retired. 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Grounded to first. To his right, Moore. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. Brandon Workman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Now at the plate, Kevin Smith. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Kevin Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done, move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, David Fletcher. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Workman, a native Texan. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Soft liner towards short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrelton Simmons. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to get it is Pedroia. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Ready for another shot now, Christian Vasquez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
From the stretch. Popped him up. Smith waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now the 0-2 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Alex Claudio enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Claudio.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-1 runs a bit inside for a ball. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
2-2. Here it is. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Mike Trout, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's gone 3 for 4. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 2-1 home. Right side. There is Pedroia. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So digging in now, Michael Conforto, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one. set to deliver the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard liner to center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Cody Allen comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
For the Angels, number 37, Cody Allen.
Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
J.D.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Ball 1. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Two balls and no strikes for Bogarts. And that misses as well. 3-0. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Bogarts, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 1-2 now. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner will get back standing. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Angels jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Noah Ramirez gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Cody Allen hammers down the save, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.